Am I the asshole for not knowing a candle wasn't supposed to be lit? Parentheses, it had wicks.
Josh would not stop laughing about the parentheses.
It had a wick, guys.
Because of the idea that if it didn't have a wick, it would be a candle that is obviously not supposed to be lit.
So this was a simple story when I first read it.
And then
there's 5 updates.
That's too many updates for the candle story.
So we're going to, let's start. We're going to work our way up.
My argument is every candle is supposed to be lit. Some candles are off limits from the candle owner. And you should respect the candle owner.
Okay.
Off limits candle. However, a candle without a wick, like OP is talking about in the title, is not a candle but a pillar of wax.
That's fair. Okay. All right. Understood. Yeah. Okay. So, original post.
Essentially a wax melt.
Yes. Okay. Original post.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom last night and it was stinky. So, it was stinky.
Sorry, I'm 2 years old. I'm so sorry. I'm 2 years old. I'm so sorry. I'm so immature. I could not stop. I knew the first sentence too, and you said it again, and I just couldn't stop myself from laughing, and I'm almost crying immediately. Go ahead.
So, being the considerate boyfriend I am, I lit the candle my girlfriend left on top of the toilet, and then we went to walk the dogs.
What? Okay, hold on. You left the candle burning in the bathroom?
Yeah, crazy. The candle looked like most scented candles I had seen. Round glass, tan-colored wax inside, smelled good, all caps, had effing wicks.
Okay, too mad about the wicks. A lot mad about the wicks to a concerning point.
Yeah. We got back, smoke alarm is going off, house is cloudy, but no worse than burning food in the oven. Smoke's worse in the bathroom, so I blow out the candle, and she tells me you're not supposed to light that candle. WTF, why would it have wicks? Why would she put it on top of the toilet?
It wouldn't be a candle if it didn't have wicks.
Yeah. To me, it's like having a doormat you're not supposed to step on in front of your door. Do most guys know about this? She seems mad at me, but I told her do most guys know about this? She seems mad at me, but I told her it's crazy to do that. Am I the asshole? That was the original post.
Okay, I wonder if she said you're not supposed to light a candle and then leave the house. And he was just like, you're not supposed to light a candle. He was like, that's fucking stupid! Before she could finish her sentence because he doesn't actually listen to women. Talk.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Edit one.
Yeah.
Aside from the obvious that I shouldn't have left with it lit, I take responsibility for that. If all other scented candles are fair game, parentheses, except if they're, quote, out of season, she doesn't like the house to smell too much like dogs, so she likes when I do. The big question here is why TF are there wicks in a decorative candle you're going to put above a toilet and tell me it's off limits?
If I had a boyfriend like this, I think I would be in jail. Because I would be in, and this is something that's bad about me. Like, this is a me problem. I think we would escalate in anger to the point where we would be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just not, Josh is so not like this. I can't comprehend why anyone would date a man that's like, then why are there wicks in the candle, honey? Then why are there wicks in the candle? You're so stupid, even though it's your candle and you're saying, don't light that candle. And you've literally not even insulted me. You've just told me, hey, just letting you know you're not supposed to light that candle. Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know, don't light that for next time because you almost burned my house down. That's what she's saying. And just letting you know, maybe don't be a fucking idiot and do that. But I love you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this in a nice way. And then his return response is, then why are there wicks in the candle, dummy? Dummy, why are there wicks in the candle? And that's when I start punching. That's when I start fucking punching, man. That's when I start fucking punching.
Get ready. Okay, so edit 2. Short one. I accept I am the asshole.
No, you don't. Because you have 3 more edits.
But still, fuck those candles.
But still, fuck those candles?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, he's not cursing at all. He said FCK those candles. And the other one, like, was effing. So he's not cursing. I will say,
when he said fuck those candles, I was a little bit on his side, weirdly. And then you said FCK. Fuck that.
Yeah.
He can't even type the full curse word.
Yeah. Edit 3. We're on edit 3 now, guys.
I was like, he's almost true to himself to a point where I respect it.
Yeah.
That he's so anti-candle. Or he's so dedicated to being dumb about candles.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Okay, go ahead.
Right. Holy shit, y'all know how to beat a dead horse. I get it, all caps. I'm an asshole AH for leaving the house with it. I've accepted that. I will be sure to never do it again. Now, try imagining the question as in, I lit it and sat down on the couch and then it started smoking.
But that's not what fucking happened!
Am I the asshole then? In a completely different situation? Girlfriend and I share candles, share a household, and share the financial responsibility for these.
What? Who fucking cares?
Get ready. They are not, quote, hers. They're, quote, ours. Actually, that's our computer, Sarah. That's our Mac Mini.
Even if they were like, even if you were like, you bought a candle or whatever, or she just picked up a candle and then he's like, that's our candle, honey. That's our candle, baby. And you know how I know it's a candle? It has fucking wicks, okay? You know, if that was the case, it could be a gel candle. It could explode. There are candles that are in glass things that explode. And yeah, that pop and like come out. And she's telling you, no, for your safety, don't light that candle because it'll explode and it might hurt you. And I love you. And I want you to be okay, but you've just, like, this didn't need to be like this.
No,
you could have just been a good person and just sat down and shut the fuck up and said, okay, honey, I'm not going to light the candle. But you thought that was like an attack on your masculinity. Like, by not lighting a candle because it has wicks in it, some weird rule you've created in your mind that every candle that has wicks needs to be lit.
Every moment of every day.
I'm telling you, no. Next time, don't light that candle and leave because it explodes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make decorative candles, honey. Sometimes you're not supposed to light a candle.
Me leaving a stick of TNT on the toilet. Oh, that's
I happen to know more about candles than you, and that's fine. You don't need to know about candles to exist in life and walk around and feed yourself and poop and be able to like wipe yourself and shit. You don't need to know about candles to do that. You need to know how to speak to your partner.
Yeah.
And you need to know when I'm telling you something's unsafe.
Good news for us, though. He did not talk to the partner and went right to Reddit.
Of fucking course not. This man is from a different planet. This man is from Saturn.
As of this point, no talking to the partner. Okay, we're still on edit 3. We're not even done with this edit yet. This question was just supposed to be about how in the hell I was supposed to, without being told, know that there was a fake candle I shouldn't have lit. The label didn't even say anything.
You're
just
not
quote,
supposed to know things without being told.
Just quote, hand-poured wax.
You're just supposed to listen when you're being told something. Like, holy shit.
Edit for not titled final edit. It's not the final edit. It is a fucking candle, like a candle. I've been at work all night, but I got home and just looked at the bottom. Instructions say, quote, trim wick to 1/4 inch before lighting. I did not do this as being the apparent caveman I see candle, I light candle. She's asleep, so I can't rub it in her face after she said, that candle isn't supposed to be lit, they're not meant for that. But this is all I need. Am I the asshole for leaving it lit for a quick piss walk before bed with her and the dogs? Yes. Am I an asshole for thinking the stupid thing was in fact a candle? No. The cutting with the wick thing was ignorance for not thinking the protective lid that usually comes with a plastic peel around it would have prevented someone from lighting it. Otherwise, then they probably should make the damn things ready to go. Here's a lesson to anyone out there about to light a candle. Apparently, they have instructions. I now know she was wrong and we never got into a major fight, so I'll humbly and in the least petty way just leave the candle upside down next to the sink, least petty, so when she wakes up first to brush her teeth, she can know that this candle was in fact meant to be lit and that I was right. I can't add links or pics here, but it's called Mermaid Shimmer from At Home. I may be dumb, but I can hang my hat up knowing I had every right to light it. Good night to all and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Are you fucking St. Nicholas? Who the fuck are you?
To all a good night.
And to all a good night.
I want to live again. I
want to live again.
A wonderful life, yeah. Okay, for real, last update.
Oh my god. Can you shut the fuck up, man?
I was tipsy and kidding about actually doing that petty stuff, though it did cross my mind. I will go home tomorrow and buy her the same candle and put it back atop the toilet. If you've read anything I've said, I've certainly learned my lesson about leaving candles unattended. I will also apologize and ask that she either cut off the wicks or tell me when she has a candle she doesn't want used, as this is a first-time thing.
Yeah.
We're fine. Since this candle is already ruined, however, I will be damned if I don't burn the rest of that fucker down to the bottom after trimming the wicks, of course. And that's it. Okay, we're done. No more edits. Having changed, Sarah. I would
bury you in the ocean with cement shoes on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I don't like people like you that hear shit that your partner is like being serious about, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a weird guy. I'm gonna turn into a cartoon character in front of you. Home?
What if I was monitoring?
And what if you were an orphan? What about then? I don't know. What if we lived on Mars? What if we all had corn for eyes? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What if, man?
Yeah.
What fucking if? Write a fucking science fiction book then.
About candles.
About having corn for eyes and lighting candles aren't supposed to be lit. Fucking Terry Pratchett ass. Jesus Christ, man. Calm your ass down. Are you that dedicated to living an unhappy life? That you can't listen to listen, if I ever get like this, audience, I'm talking to you, audience. If I ever get like this, say in the comments you're becoming like the candle guy. So I know to check myself, to bring myself
reel it in, yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes we get dunked on for like the quesadilla is a snack thing.
Yeah.
And then, I get like this where I'm like, and I don't like this about myself. This is why I'm so mad at this guy. Because I can see myself in it and be like, oh, here comes the candle police. And it's like, no, honey, why can't you just take something seriously, please?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, why can't I just take something seriously? It's because I'm afraid of criticism of myself and of who I am. Because I think if I'm criticized about one thing, everything everyone said about me that I'm a bad person when they gaslit me during the worst times of my life becomes true, and I will then become the villain. And I don't recognize that by not taking accountability for my actions, when I do cross boundaries with somebody that I do know that is slight, maybe about like a candle, it's like, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. We're all alive, thank God. Whatever. Yeah. But by doing that shit does add up, and those are the relationship killers, and I will end up like my mother. If I do continue to belittle everything my partner ever does,
yeah,
or my friends ever do, by being like, oh, you have a problem with me? Oh, the candle, please. And I do the same thing with the audience, and I don't want anyone to feel like that, but I do feel like sometimes I have to do that for my defense. So please, and don't abuse this, because if you do, I'm gonna kick your ass. But if the next time that happens, say, Sarah, you're getting a little bit like the candle guy, and I will check myself. And if I become the candle guy 100% in the future, if I ever become this candle man,
yeah,
consistently, you know who this candle guy is?
Who's this candle guy?
Ethan Klein.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, cat face, yes. I get
getting called out for something and then doubling down, tripling down, and laughing about it and dunking on everyone else around you and ruining all your relationships forever.
Yeah.
Consistently until the end of time.
Over
just being wrong. Just being factually wrong.
Yeah.
and you could have just been like, you know what, I'm sorry, but you just decided to turn around and be like, I guess I'm the devil for being wrong once. And it's like, no, dude, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You're an asshole because you're doing this weird cry bully shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I become a cry bully, take me out back and shoot me.
You got it.
That's the last thing I want to do. And I feel like that's the end boss for every podcaster. Look at Bill Maher.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a cry bully. He's a cry bully. He used to not cry and just bully.
Now he's a cry bully.
Which is the easiest way to be a covert cry bully. And then he started crying. What the fuck, Bill Maher? I thought you hated cry bullies. And now I'm here hating cry bullies, and I'm like, How do I stay Bill Burr and how do I not be Bill Maher?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How do I stay Bill Burr and not be Bill Maher?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
I want to get to my 70s and 80s and never even come close to being Bill Maher.
You don't want to have a bunch of weird camera angles and in a little shitty studio.
And saying like, well, and say shit that like Gen Xers agree with.
Yeah. Kids these days and their phone bad.
Phone bad, huh?
Cigar in hand, yeah.
I'm not a fan of these robots. Thank you. That was $1 million to me, the most persecuted woman in America. Like, no, what are you talking about?
God.
Anyway, yeah, candles are important. Objects are important to your partner if they decide.
Well, there are candles, so I mean, I don't. This is our water bottle.
Did any of that make any sense that I said?
I think it did make sense.
Thank
yes,
Christ.
I do understand what you're saying.
Halfway through, I was like, what am I talking about?
And I was just like, I'm going to let you do this so I can make the joke later.
There are
like,
wicks in the candle, honey. That means it deserves to be lit. Okay? I don't care if I burn our house down. It was a candle. It should have been lit. It's on the candle manufacturer. I'm sure that'll hold up in court when we sue for renter's insurance when they're like, no, you were an idiot, burned down your own house and left a candle.
Left the fucking candle.
And you didn't follow the candle instructions.
Guys, I admit it was wrong of me to leave the candle burning and leave, but I'm still right for burning the candle.
It's a candle. Don't they all work the same way? Aren't they all made out of the exact same thing?
It was right for me to shoot the guy. It was wrong for me to load the gun. That's where I made a little mistake.
Can you imagine if guys treated guns like this? Like if gun shooting and owning and all that as a hobby was like a woman's thing? Like it just happened to be gendered as a woman.
Yeah, and
as
then,
like a woman's thing, and candle collecting and burning was like a men's thing.
The NCA National Candle Association,
yeah, and men would just be walking around being like, "Fucking idiot! This candle's actually beeswax, so you can actually light it all the way down, but to prevent tunneling, you have to stop it from being blah blah blah." And it's like, "Oh, what do you have there? An AK-47? Yeah, okay." And it's like a shotgun.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, it's a shotgun. Oh, what, you're gonna go do that thing with the dog where you shoot the birds? It's like, no, get off my lawn. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
Stop being on my lawn and talking about beeswax candles.
Yeah.
Actually, I keep my own bees at home, and what I do is I take the wax and I melt it down and make my own candles. I have my own little side candle business. I have like a YouTube dedicated to my candle business, and like on it I talk about how much I love Jordan Peterson for some fucking reason. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck with your little machines, your shooty things. I love candles though. Candles are the best. You're not a real man if you don't have candles.
Yeah.
My son and I, we do candles together.
Yeah,
we candle make.
Making candles and still wearing all the camo vests and like
camo vest and green. It's like, oh, you know, women are always polishing their guns.
Yeah.
Polishing their muskets.
Oh, God.
Yeah, my wife, she's a little crazy. She's already kind of becoming like a granny. She's got these old black powder rifles in the back. And she like keeps them up and she has like a whole gun case and locks it up and...
God.
What a crazy bitch. Anyway, do you want to smell this candle? It's lavender.
Yeah. Well, actually, oh, wow. It kind of is mislabeled, actually. It's more like lavender sunrise, actually.
Yeah, and this one's called Baby's Breath, which is named after the plant, not the actual breath.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.